In the last 20 years, technology has made some great advantages, and its popularity has risen dramatically. One of the top devices that have reached all-time popularity would be the cell phone. There was 1/2 million in 1985 to over 100 million in 2005. According to Answers.com, a cellular phone is a mobile radio telephone that uses a network of short-range transmitters located in overlapping cells throughout a region, with the central station making connections to land telephone lines or other cellular phones. There are many different companies that sell cell phones. Some of the ones are Verizon, Alltel, AT&T, Sprint, and T-Mobile. And each of these companies has their own phones that they sell. For example, Verizon's newer phones are the BlackBerry Storm, starting at $100 or $200, with features such as touchscreen, 3.2 megapixel digital camera, visual voicemail, and Bluetooth ready. Alltel's newest phones are the Palm Trio Pro, starting at $150, and has the options such as being your high-speed modem for your laptop. And nice features that a lot more phones are coming out with is easy texting keyboards to speed up text messaging. There are phones that have planners and schedules for people that live a busy lifestyle, like the Nokia E, the iPAQ 600, and the Nokia N95E. And there are new phones that build durable and wire resistant for people with physical labor jobs, and need a phone that can handle getting beat up and hit and still working, like the Verizon Boulder, the Nextel IC502, and the Samsung Solid. Age is not a factor with cell phones. There are more and more people every day using them, from grade school students to elderly people. The phones that are made for elderly designed to be simpler with bigger numbers so that it's easier to see and use. We go to the board and have some cell phone facts. 250 to 300 million cell phones are being used in the United States. The average user has three expired cell phones that they no longer use. And the average U.S. consumer only uses their current cell phone for 12 to 18 months before getting a new one. Over 70% of Americans do not know that they can recycle their old phones. In a recent survey, only 2.3% of Americans recycled their old cell phones, and 7% threw them in the garbage. Cell phones contain precious metals such as gold and silver. That's why it's good to recycle them. A total of 500 million cell phones, weighing an estimated of 250,000 tons, are currently stockpiled and awaiting disposals. Cell phones contain numerous substances that need to be disposed of in a safe, efficient manner, batteries being a main one. There are many different uses for cell phones. The number one reason is calling anyone that you want. With the new phones today, can do stuff like take a picture. This can be helpful for reasons such as getting proof of your insurance company in an accident. One time, a relative of mine got into a mild car accident, and she used her phone to get proof of damage, and it later helped the insurance company. Another big thing they use cell phones for is go to the internet. People can pretty much do whatever they could do on their computers now on their cell phones on the internet. But one of the top things that people use cell phones for is texting. Text messaging is also known as MSS, or short message service, which allows you to send short messages to other mobile phones by typing in the words using the letter on your phone's keypad. This is becoming more popular because it is simple to do if you have a short question or comment instead of calling them. A top feature of a certain cell phone offer now is Global Positioning System, or GPS. GPS system can be a great asset in many different ways. It can use simple things like if you lose your cell phone, they can track it, or like directions and stuff like that. We'll go back to the board. Some of the brand new top cell phones. The number one in this survey was the HTC Droid Incredible. Number 2 was the Google Nexus 1. Number 3 was the Motorola Droid. Number 4, the Apple 32GB iPhone 3GS. Number 5, the Motorola Click. Number 6 was Research in Motion BlackBerry Void 970. And number 8 was the Palm Pre. Number 9, the Samsung Behold 2. And number 10, the BlackBerry Tor 9630. Cell phones are a huge part of the advancing technology that is occurring with today's world. With the flexible and convenience that is offered by cell phones, It is very easy to understand why. It's very interesting why it is one of the most used pieces of technology. Phone companies are making it easier for everyone to use and are also making it more useful to people that are technologically advanced with numerous features that are offered with your plan. Cell phones are also handy tools, but they can also be a lifesaver. I believe that everyone should carry a cell phone no matter who they are.